Hi everyone, welcome to Center Stage Music Center Online. My name is Sayed, and today we're going to be going over 3 out of the 7 scales for trombones level 3 and 4. The 3 scales we're going to be going over today are C, G, and A flat. Alright guys, so the first scale we're going to go over today is our C scale, and it's going to sound like this. Alright, so let's go over the notes for our C scale. So remember, our C scale has no flats and no sharps. Every note is going to be natural. So our first note, we're going to start off with C, which is our 6th position. Then we have D for 4, so it's a little over the bell, as you guys can see right here. Then we have E, which is going to be our 2nd position. F for our 1st position. G, we're going to go back to 4. A for 2. Now B natural, which is going to go back to 4. And then C for our 3rd position. So our low C is going to have 6th, and our high C is going to be 3. And our 3rd one, we want to match where our finger is and where our slide point is going to match up with the bell. So always remember that, okay? Let's try to do this scale a little slower. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, so how do we do with our C scale, guys? So remember, you want to practice that scale on the slower side. Once we're feeling comfortable, then we want to start to bring that tempo up, and you'll have a C scale in no time. Alright, for our 2nd scale, we're going to go over our G scale. It's going to sound like this. Let's go over the notes of our G scale. So we're going to start off with our low G, which is our 4th position. Then we're going to go to A, 2nd. Now we're going to reach the 7th position for B natural. Now remember, sometimes depending on the length of our arms, we might can only get up to 6th position, which is going to sound like our C. But what we want to do, if we have shorter arms, guys, is just kind of lean over to the side to get that 7th position, and we're going to have B natural. So after B natural, we're going to have C, so now you want to go back to 6. Then D, 4. Then E, 2. F sharp for 5. And then back to G, which is 4th position. Then we're going to go down, back down to F sharp, E, D, C. Move that shoulder in for B natural for 7th. Then A, and then G. So remember, we have 1 sharp in this scale, which is our F sharp, and remember, it's going to be our 5th position. All right? So now let's go ahead and play the scale a little slower. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, how do we do with that G scale, guys? So remember, we have our F sharp in this scale, which is going to be our 5th position, and then just remember to watch out for that 7th position for B natural. So remember to practice this nice and slow until we get comfortable with the scale, bring it up to tempo, and you'll have this G scale in no time. Alright guys, so for our 3rd scale for today, we're going to go over our A flat scale, and it's going to sound like this. Now let's go over the A flat scale, shall we? So with the A flat scale, we have 4 flats. They're going to be B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. So now let's go over the notes. We're going to start off with our low A flat, which is our third position. B flat first, C sixth. Now all we need to do is just go up to fifth for D flat. Then we go to 3 for E flat, F, 1, G, 4, and then A flat for 3. And now let's go back down the scale. G, F, E flat, D flat, C, B flat, and then A flat. Let's go ahead and play this scale a little slower. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, so how did we do with our A flat scale, guys? Remember to practice this scale on the slower side. When we're feeling comfortable with our scale, bring it up to tempo, and you'll have your A flat scale in no time. That's it for today's lesson. We would love to hear from you, so please be sure to leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to see more videos from Center Stage Music Center online.